I am of the opinion that gun permits shouldn't exist in the first place, but the reality of the situation is that in just under half of the country, which is pretty decent numbers, they do. And Pennsylvania, where a constitutional carry amendment failed in the House recently by a single vote, is one of those states. But now, in an effort to foster the Second Amendment in his community, a Pennsylvania sheriff has set up over half a dozen mobile locations where residents can go and apply for a permit. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I don't get to talk about good news or feel-good stories very often based on the nature of the topics that I cover, but I thought this one was a nice little fluffy story. More often when we talk about the Second Amendment and law enforcement, it's stories of raids, denied permits, or shooting gun owners for simply exercising their rights. But here, the Bucks County Sheriff's Office, led by Sheriff Fred Herron, is going the extra mile of bringing the Second Amendment to his community. But before I tell you exactly how Bucks County is doing it, this video is brought to you by Blackout Coffee Company. Blackout is a Florida-based coffee roaster that has strong roots in supporting the Second Amendment and traditional values. They support channels like mine and have dedicated partner roasts that raise money for GOA, FPC, and even the Second Amendment Foundation. So, to get a cup of coffee, tea, or hot chocolate that you can be proud of, maybe even check out their new instant coffee, which is delicious, by the way, and help the channel, go to blackoutcoffee.com/LibertyDoll, and as a bonus, you can use code LibertyDoll for a one-time 20% discount. Herron had already launched the Mobile Gun Permit Unit program back in 2022 to bring application services directly to local communities rather than having to go down to the sheriff's office. Herron claims that it makes the process simpler and less restrictive for residents and only costs $20. Says Herron, "We are committed to upholding the Second Amendment rights of law-abiding citizens in Bucks County while also prioritizing public safety. The success of our initial mobile gun permit unit demonstrated a clear need for more accessible application services. By launching a second unit and partnering with additional locations throughout the county, we are making it easier than ever for residents to complete the necessary process to obtain their license to carry." I mean, it's smart because in the long run, more armed, law-abiding citizens makes their job easier. According to a press release, the office processed 12,000 permits in 2024, and in the first quarter of 2025, nearly 10% of applications were processed by the Mobile Gun Permit Unit. So Herron has decided to expand the program and add a whole host of new locations. These new locations include a survival trail, gun shop, and a farmer's market, which is fucking awesome. It's pretty impressive considering the office is a team of 95, including 76 deputies, serving over 630,000 residents. But Sheriff Herron also recognizes that an armed populace is a safer populace. The process at the mobile location is the same as at the office. You have to be age 21 or older, background check, valid ID, a pair of references, and the license fee. Again, I don't think that this process should exist, but the sheriff has to operate within the bounds of the law. Theoretically, they don't always. And this is a great way to do it. If you have to apply for a permit, why not be able to do it at the local farmer's market or a gun shop? Probably the only thing that would be more based would be if they set up their little permit table at a gun show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I know this was very short and hopefully sweet. You guys know the drill for all of the algorithm things. Please do them. And as always, thanks for tuning in. Stay safe out there and happy shooting.